Okay, hi, how's everyone doing? I'm Gothic Waifu, and thanks for coming back to my channel. And yes, I will address the fox in the room. So hi, how's everyone doing? And I know a lot of you guys are probably just gonna question, like immediately, why are you wearing fox ears and tail? I'm gonna be very brief about this, and then we'll get on to today's subject. So today, I just felt like wearing fox ears. Okay, I just wanted it. I got yeah. I just felt like it. Okay, and these don't really mean anything or have anything to do with being a Therian, otherkin, or being into pet play. And I just wanted to make that very clear. I just wear these like my piercings. My piercings are accessories. These are accessories. I discovered anime at a very young age and decided cat girls were adorable and I wanted to look like that every day. So 12-year-old me is proud of 24-year-old me. And if I do say so myself, it look very cute. So very extra. I wear fangs. Not today because I've
I'm a vampire, I have lost my fangs.
yeah, I lost my fangs. I need another pair of fangs, but when I get them, you will see them, and don't be surprised. So now that that's been addressed, we're going to talk about today's topic, which is the social media networks that you need to set up in order to sell to your specific audience, which if you're on this video, it's probably feet, and why you need these social networks. There's 3 of them, and those 3 are Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit. And we'll definitely start off with Twitter. So Twitter, I personally was not a big fan of. And then when I got into selling content, I realized how important it is because that's where everyone networks pretty much. So out of all the normalized social medias like Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all that, Twitter is the most lenient out of those normalized ones. So a lot of people advertise on there, they network on there, and that's a good place to at least get your stuff seen to an audience that might be interested in what it is that you're trying to sell. So don't forget about Twitter. Please don't forget about Twitter. It's very detrimental to sales and finding and the right people finding you. So you know what I mean. Instagram. I have mixed feelings about Instagram. I don't really know. If you even just interact on Instagram, you pretty much know how strict Instagram is with rules about every little single thing. Like, Instagram is it's very stunting. They get rid of feet pages really fast, and it's kind of discouraging posting on there, not gonna lie. And why is it getting darker? I like completely lost my train of thought. Instagram is pretty discouraging to post on, and you hearing that, you're probably being like, well, then why make an Instagram? Well, some girls have success, and you never know, you may be that girl that it works out for. It has not worked out for me. If you figure out how to work Instagram, please let me know, because I would like to step my Instagram game up. But it's really, it's more like for a portfolio. It's not really to actually get buyers. Majority of your messages are gonna be sugar daddies, just fakes, time wasters, scammers. Yeah, usually you get an Instagram DM, it's just kind of like, oh, another one of these. So yeah, I wouldn't say look to Instagram for buyers, but it is good to have, like, if you want to quickly show somebody your work and you don't really want to have them sift through your Twitter page, it's a really good way to just be like, here's my Instagram and look at it. Reddit is essential, and I'm learning that now. And I thought they were gonna pull up here. um, yeah, Reddit is pretty essential, and I'm learning that now. Anyone who I've run into that's been successful in selling anything really has a Reddit, and they're pretty active on Reddit. The only thing about Reddit is that there's all these rules that you have to abide by in each subreddit, and that itself gets pretty frustrating. You don't really feel appreciated. If anything, it feels like you have to detach yourself so much away from your work. It's kind of like, it's just a pride thing with me, I feel like, because some pages don't want you to have a watermark. Some pages want you to have only exclusive content on their subreddit. Like, some of their rules are just kind of like, really, you guys? You could tell that they're just dudes who just want free content, or they're dudes that just, they don't really want to entertain sellers or acknowledge that sellers are a thing, which I think is weird, because they should know that most girls who show their feed or post their feed, we don't just do it for kicks or anything like that. It's not really, I mean, I know there's probably some girls who really like showing their feet, but that percentage is pretty much non-existent. So I'm just saying 99.9% of the girls that post on Reddit are selling, even if they're not saying that they're selling. But it's really easy to get discouraged on Reddit because of those reasons. But unfortunately, you do kind of have to play at their game, and you just kind of have to suck it up and do it, because from what I'm hearing, and I personally need to experience it for myself, so I need to actually start getting active on Reddit, because I just post there every once in a while and just kind of leave it alone, and I haven't really been approached by any buyers, so it's kind of like, but I keep hearing that you do need to be active on Reddit every single day, posting in multiple subreddits, as many as you can, and just promoting the heck out of yourself. So Reddit is definitely a avenue. It's definitely a place for you to attract a buyer, I guess. I just think it's weird how you can find a buyer in a place that's so anti-seller. I mean, I guess, but that's why those social medias are so important. Now, I know a lot of people are really worried about, oh, what if my family finds me? What if I'm trying to be anonymous? Like, I don't need people realizing that I do this. And honestly, I'm not going to say that there's 100% like one way that's going to prevent anyone from finding out. As soon as you make these accounts and as soon as you start selling, you are risking somebody finding out who you are and recognizing you. So, I mean, even if you do leave your face out of content, it's totally okay to leave your face out of content. There are lots of successful girls that do not show their face. And that's fine. But once you make those social media accounts, I'm just going to tell you the ways that you can further your anonymity. Just so when you make a Twitter, when you make an Instagram, do not add, like, you know how like when you make an, or when you click your account, it says you can like add an account. Don't do that, because then your people that you already follow on your personal are going to see and get suggested to your profile that you're supposed to be keeping separate. So don't do that. Completely sign out of your personal and make an account from scratch. Don't link any contacts, don't sync anything, don't nothing. There are some girls that completely have complete other devices, like they are on a whole nother phone. I got 2 phones, girl. Or one's on their tablet, one's on the computer, one's on their phone, one's on the computer. Like, they got it completely separate, okay? So that way their contacts aren't intermingling with each other. And if you're really, really worried about some people in particular finding your content, as soon as you make your second account, block them. Block them. Block them. Just block them, period. You don't want your mom finding out? Block your mom. You don't want your cousin finding out? Block them. Just block them. And that'll help. Yeah. just, you know, be careful about it. Don't say what city you're from. Don't, you know, insinuate where you might be. Don't show any landmarks. Don't really show your apartment either, or wherever it is that you are having, you know, where you live or anything like that. So yeah, I don't want you hearing all that and then thinking like, oh, like they're for sure gonna find out and things like that. It's just precaution. You always have to think about, you know, the what ifs, and that's not saying that somebody is gonna find you or anything like that, but you never know. So you want to protect yourself and prevent as much as possible from anyone finding you. So I hope that helps. Please do not forget to comment, like, and subscribe, please, because I'm going to be doing more informative videos like this. And I know not everyone can relate to this content right now. Right now, I am kind of building a playlist for new sellers, because even last night I got contacted by a new seller and she was like, what are things that I need to know? And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so general. So it's so much easier for me to just make a playlist for new sellers and just be like, boop, for them. So that's why right now I'm just kind of like going through the chronicles of, you know, how to do things. And, you know, yeah, just remember, like, comment, subscribe. Please read the description, because if you want to get in contact with me, you can. I'm always on Twitter. Just, you know, I'm always on Twitter. You can reach me through email. You can reach me through Instagram. I'm like the easiest person to get in contact with. Also, I did have a comment at the bottom of one of my videos, of the last video. Yeah, he was like, well, people probably don't want to buy because they haven't seen anything. They haven't seen my feet, or they haven't, like, you know, why are they gonna buy something they can't see? Go to my Twitter and go to my Instagram, where my feet are literally plastered. If you are interested in buying feet and you've gone to my social medias and you've seen that my content is fire, because it is, hit me up. Let me know. Because I'm not showing my feet on camera on YouTube. I'm just not. Because they're already everywhere else. I don't know why you guys don't want to read. I don't know why you guys don't want to say, oh, that's not enough proof. This is enough proof, okay? My face is attached to my feet. This is the face that's on my Twitter. I'm verified, okay? So, I'm just saying, if there are any buyers that do see this, please contact me. Bam, a loop. Please, seriously, subscribe, like, comment, and I will see you for the next video. And yes, I will be wearing the same thing because I'm trying to knock these videos out. All right, bye.